Hi. I feel my head is gonna like burst, and sorry if today my thoughts are like scattered, because I feel like that's what's gonna happen, just because what's happening there? Oh, you can see me. Sorry, I thought it was gonna be the other way around. It's because my brain has been like eaten and then shared with, I don't know, the world. I want to say thrown up, but that's not really nice, is it? So yeah, so I'm sorry that I missed yesterday. I'm really sorry that I did. I really try not to, because as I said, I want this to be reliable for you, but also to be reliable for me, to keep myself accountable. But yeah, I just needed to be there for a friend. And sometimes, life is just more important than anything else. And it was one of those cases. So yeah, that was it. Anyway, so today we're back in the workshop and we're going to talk about, I'm going to continue to create these very, very teeny tiny, can move this a bit, right? Yeah, that's better. These are earring backings, because I've done all these super tiny flowers, and now I've finished their backings. So these are all the backings, and I'm going to do 4 more for some bigger earrings. So that's what I'm going to do today. And we're going to talk about fairs, which I know it's a very, at least for me, it's a very interesting topic, because it's my first fair. And I'm sorry, I hope you don't see my hair. I hope you don't see like too much on the back of my head. Anyway, because to me as an artist, I think it's a very interesting topic, and I'm very curious to see what happens at the fair that I'm attending. And also I would like to hear your experiences about the fairs where you've been and what have you done, because I feel like it's a world in and of its own. Anyway, that being said, sorry, I've been blabbering. Hi, for anyone who's new here, I have something on my cheek. My name is Joy, and I'm hosting this wonderful place called the Art Break Club, because the idea is that every day we take a 30-minute break from whatever we're doing, and we talk about art and craft and everything related to that. And so today is Tuesday, and on Tuesdays we talk about craft while I do some craft, because it's still very important for me to continue to share the magic of craft. Oh fuck, I think my camera just died. Something happened with my camera. Something happened with my camera, fuck. And yeah, now it's blocked. Amazing. Let's see if I just turn it off and on, what happens. If I'm lucky, this works. Wow, it did work. I don't know what's happening. Why is this happening to me? This is just so frustrating, because it was saying I actually checked everything, like batteries and everything, and now it says that the battery is dead, which shouldn't be, because I checked it before I started this live. Hopefully, this is so embarrassing, but let's see if this works. Please, please, please. Yes. I'm getting good at this. Anyway, so today and this week is going to be madness, because I'm preparing for this fair I've been talking about. We're going to Philadelphia to the PMA Craft Show, which is a craft show. So it's a fair, and we have the chance to showcase our work with other Italian artists. Italy is this year's guest country. So it's very exciting because you get to show like different aspects of Italian craft, which I think is wonderful. And we just, there's like a ceramist, and then people who work with textiles, and people who work with who do like sculptures and paintings and other kind of installations. So I think it's really, really nice, and I'm very happy that we were selected to be part of this committee of Italian artists, and yeah, we bring goldsmith jewellery, obviously. Because I'm an art jeweller, in case this is the first time you're here, and I'm happy if you're here for the first time. And I think fairs, it's a very, very tricky subject for artists, because they are so damn expensive, and because it's not always easy to know if they're going to be worth it. And honestly, I don't have an answer for that, because I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Mostly because I've never done them. I've never been to these kind of fairs, and so it's very, it's a bit scary, just because I don't know what's going to happen and if this is going to be worth it. But because in the meantime, I'm doing, I did these in paper just so I can, reproduce them. But anyway. One of the things that we really wanted to do in this 2025 is to show our jewellery to more people, because we sell online and we have, different kind of avenues. We never showed it in this way, like all together to complete strangers, and possibly, even people that curators and gallerists and all of that. So we're really excited to have the possibility to do that. But at the same time, it's really frightening, because what if nobody likes it? I think everybody thinks about that, which I don't want to sound really not a terrible person, but I don't want to sound like too full of myself. But I said this in other videos, and I absolutely believe that I know what my taste is, and I don't compromise when it comes to my taste. But that doesn't mean that people are going to agree with me. So, I can see my jewelry and think, oh, I've done something that is stunning, and be really proud of myself. But that doesn't mean that other people are going to like it and are going to think that it's good or worth it or amazing or whatever. So it's still very frightening to just go out there and put your stuff in front of people and hopefully get some, feedback. Also because it's very hard to get people's feedback. I don't know if you've experienced this. I would really like to know if you did. But I think that to get people's sincere feedback when they're just trying to help, but at the same time they don't love you, so they're not your friends and family. I think it's very difficult. It's just very difficult. You don't have people who give, their feedback for free, unfortunately. So I think it's very, I'm trying to have my face on camera, so I'm going to do this here. So I hope that we're going to get a bit of that. I don't know if we're going to have any level of success, but what I would what I'm really looking forward to is actually just getting to know people that work in that field. Talking with the people from the committee, from the PMA Craft Show. I'm doing this in the wrong position, so it's getting really wonky, but anyway. So, talking with that kind of people who have had this experience, it's what I'm looking forward to, mostly. but I don't know if you can tell it, but I'm really nervous about it. And also, I'm doing so much. I would like to take this camera and show you the mess that I have in this workshop at the moment, so that you could really understand what I'm doing. I'm going to show you a bit of it, just so you know. So I've shown you that we are doing different packaging. So I'm going to show you our original packaging. I think I did the ugliest squat ever 2 minutes ago, but anyway. So, fuck, that's my microphone, sorry. So this is our original packaging, and it's a very, this is for these earrings, it's white velvet, it's handmade in Italy, all of that, this is fine. We had these, and these were fine. But we thought, those are nice, but they're just, ordinary boxes. And we don't do ordinary jewelry, so why don't we do something more exciting? And we did. We did, and now, over here, ooh, I don't know if you can see me. Here it is. This still needs to be painted, and we're going to leave on Saturday. This still needs to be painted, but this is our new packaging, which we did only for our biggest earrings and not for anything else. But, this is a 3D printed box. And these are scanned, and these earrings just, fit into there perfectly. I don't have enough hands to show you at the moment, but that's what happens. But because this box wasn't closing properly, what I did all my Sunday is that, fortunately only 3 of these exist, I drilled, I don't know if you can see them, but I drilled these tiny holes here, and I put some magnets in here and in the base here. So now, you see, it just, and you can hold it even from the base. It doesn't fall. Whoops. Nearly did fall there, but just because I tilted it. You see, if I hold it like this, it doesn't fall. And this is just one of the things that we decided to change because of the fair, because we thought, oh, well, it's going to be more exciting to have these kind of packaging rather than normal packaging. And then we're like, but we need to actually show our pieces to people. So we need a tray or something where to put it on, but we can't just order a tray and have a white velvet kind of tray, because first of all, white velvet's gonna become super dirty, and also, it's not really us. So what we did, and you can see the whole mess that we have here, is that we took a bit of wood, we burnt it, and we created this very weird texture. And if you put, I know you can't see the colors unfortunately, but if you put gold on this green velvet, this is cotton velvet fortunately, so it didn't melt with the flame, but we burnt it. And if you put cotton velvet on here, it's just amazing. I just burnt the back of it, so it's still losing a bit of dirt, but I'll have to put some more oil there tomorrow. Again, another thing that I did, that it's not finished. Yay! And this is what's happening all day. I hope I'm not getting everything dirty. And I don't know if you have the same thing as an artisan, but I feel every time there is a problem, I have to find a way to solve it that is something with my hands, I don't feel oh, I should just buy it. I just try to do it, try to find a solution for it that is just, me doing something or my partner doing something. And so that's how we end up with these, I don't know, hundreds of things to do. I'm sorry that I'm putting this on you. I would really like to have some feedback from other people who've done fairs. And I'm not talking about small like, you know, those outside fairs where you have a white tent or you have your own table, and you know, those can be amazing. I just don't think that those need the same amount of preparation that we are doing for this fair, just because, you know, we sent overseas for our first fair, which is like, why are we idiots? Some really huge iron like bases, and then we have the glass like over thing. The more I think about it, the more I think that this is never going to be worth it, honestly. It's just never going to be worth it. Is it? I don't think so. It's just never ever going to be worth it. But, you know, it's fine, I hope. I don't know if this, I'm trying to do these earrings slightly bigger, so I think this is a bit small. I'm going to do a bit bigger. Are fairs worth it? Are they going to be worth it for us and for other people? I've heard many people many people who participate at bigger fairs, and they've been saying that with the, you know, increasing cost of shipping and all of that, it's not worth it. It's mostly not worth it anymore to do these fairs. And then I understand what they're saying. I mean, the amount that we spent for this fair is just for shipping. Just for shipping. And we're not even shipping, you know, our jewelry, because we are keeping it with us. But yeah, it's just incredibly expensive. And, you know, the fair itself is not even that expensive. It's just that everything around it is incredibly expensive. And I feel like you don't get to, you know, you just don't get, I don't want to say honest, but open, let's say, feedback. Well, not feedback. Yeah, feedback on if the fair was worth it. That's one of the things that I would really like. I would really like to talk with other people who've been to these kind of events and who can tell me, yes, it was absolutely worth it, or no, it was an absolute waste of money. But also, you know, each fair is different, so you don't know what's going to happen at each fair. So I just feel like it's so frustrating. But yeah, I don't know how you're thinking about it. Honestly, we decided to try this year, first of all, because we were invited, and we thought it was like a really nice opportunity, being that, you know, we're from Italy, and we wanted to represent our country in a nice way, in a way that was, you know, honest and for us meaningful, because well, obviously, if I create my art, I feel my art has meaning, because otherwise I wouldn't do it. But other than that, I just feel like we can bring a fresh, new perspective, hopefully. Hopefully other people are going to think of us that way. I hope so. I'm drawing down all the earring backings, and, you know, these earring backings, before they become these, you know, they're called butterflies in Italian. I don't know how they're called in English, but they look like this. And if you don't know how to do them, you can just buy one, like a very cheap one, just open it. That's what I did to get the proportions right, you know, so you have the right amount of metal to, I don't know why this is so difficult for me today, but, you know, when your brain is in a rot, then I'm so tired. Anyway, as I was saying, I just feel like I don't have experience with fairs, but also I can't find that experience anywhere else. So that's one of the reasons why I'm creating it for myself, because I want it. I want to have that. Also, I want to have that experience at this point, but I also would like to share that experience with other people so that other people, know what happens to artists at fairs. And I'm not saying that came out wrong. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that there isn't much information out there regarding fairs and saying if they're worth it or not. And I think that should change, because we need to have an honest and open conversation about it. Because, I've heard people say time and time again that the only people who actually make money at the fair are the people who own the fair, because they're going to sell, spaces, and you're going to pay to be at the fair. And that can easily be true. But I still feel like really excited to show my stuff in person to people. I just feel like that's so cool. Maybe because I've never done it. And maybe it's going to be awful and I'm going to come back and be like, I'll never ever do this again. It could easily be it, but maybe not. And we're putting so much effort in this. Like, each of our, cards, the one where you put like your, I don't know why this is blocked. I hope it's not blocked. The ones where you put your, your name, your address, stuff like that, your email, these ones. And they are completely, handmade and hand painted. I paint each one of them. And then we have, our boxes, and we handmade, some of them were handmade by Nazen and others were handmade by us. And, we have like little bags that we give our clients that have been handmade by my partner's mum. So we have so many things that have so much value, and we put so much, we poured our heart and soul into it. And we're just really excited to understand how people are going to react to it. Because, I think that more than, what we define as success, which usually is like selling stuff. But more than that, I think fairs are super exciting, and this is an exhibition, because you see people's reaction to your stuff. And, I think I would be a bit heartbroken if people were just seeing my stuff and being completely, untouched or felt like it was completely irrelevant. I know that's going to happen, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But still, I would be a bit heartbroken, I think. So I hope that doesn't happen. I really hope so. But we'll see what happens there. I'm trying to use as little gold as possible, because of the price of it, obviously, and because that's just the way I've been taught. You don't use more gold than you need to, because it's just a pain to melt it down again and then mill it again, all of that. We don't need to do that if it's not necessary. So I just do that. And I need 4 of these because I've done 4 new earrings. And the backings. I think the backings are quite nice, are very important. And I'm going to put my symbol on them, all of that. I don't know if you can see these, but these have little stars on the part that touches the ear. And I think that's a really nice touch. Maybe I'm just super naive and this is completely useless. But this, again, as I've said maybe 30 times, this is one of the reasons why I would really want this art community, because I want other people's feedback, and I want people to tell me, yes, I went here and it was amazing, or I went here and it didn't sell anything, and I didn't meet anybody interesting. The level was like too high for me or too low for me, or it was like perfect, but my price point was wrong. Just to share our experiences, because at the end of the day, it's part of the game of being a creative on earth and wanting to do this as a job. So I think it's worth it to share this stuff, much more than, that I can say that it's worth for myself. I don't know. I'm going to tell you. But like, for example, just so you know, and I'm going to write this in the community tab as well. So I'm going to leave on Saturday, and I'm going to be traveling Saturday and Sunday. Then we have Monday, Tuesday, and I think Wednesday. I'm going to check the dates because I know the numbers, but I don't know what day of the week it is. So we have Monday and Tuesday where we're just going to go around, setting stuff and understanding if we have everything and stuff like that. So I won't be able to be live because I'll be in the US and running around, not knowing what I'm going to do. But then we're going to have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And Sunday. And I'm going to do lives directly from the fair. So I don't know what time I'm going to do them. Hopefully you'll be able to see them. And I'm going to tell you live what's happening and how the fair's going. We're going to have on Thursday. So Wednesday is going to be just set up. So I'm going to show you how the fair is and what it looks like and stuff like that. Sorry. Then on Thursday, we're going to have an opening party. So I think I can't bring you to the party, but I'll, share what I can. On Friday, it's going to be open all day. So hopefully I find 30-minute break, maybe over lunchtime, to do this live. And same thing Saturday and Sunday. I don't know if I'm super excited or just super terrified to show my stuff to people. But again, it's going to be worth it, I think. Just sharing stuff is going to be worth it. And yeah, I'm going to work super hard this week, more than I think I've ever done, because I need to finish so many things. And I need to do, you can see that I'm tired. Again, yesterday was very a bit heartbreaking day, so I didn't work. So I need to also, I'm fine with that. It was the right choice. It was absolutely fine. It's just that now I need to work to do the things that I didn't do yesterday. So anyway, I think I'll end it here today, just because I really need to get to work, and I obviously get distracted by my thoughts and wanting to share my opinion with you, and hopefully getting some feedback, because I don't want to be an island. I'd really like to share with you all both what are my experiences, but also what are your experiences. So after saying all that, I'm sorry if I'm a bit down. I'm just tired, I promise. So I hope I'll see you all tomorrow. Oh, I'm so sorry that I can't stop yawning. I'll try to get 6 hours of sleep tonight, so maybe tomorrow I won't be completely devastated. Anyway, so I'll see you all tomorrow, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely evening, and I hope you'll have fun. And you want to share with me what was your experiences with fairs, because I think I would really want to know that. So I'll see you tomorrow. Oh my God, what's happening here? I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.